Welcome to my Elden Ring playthrough here. Gonna check audio real quick. Cool. So this is gonna be a what? Not really memey build, um, but it is gonna be a very fairly specific build because it sounds fun, right? So what I'm gonna do is probably run a mostly physical and also Faith Caster build. So I'll start out as a prophet, and I'm gonna run the Blue Dancer Charm because that's fun. And who doesn't want to run around in their underwear all over the lands between? I'm running with one mod, and that is two technically. I'm running seamless co-op because I play with my spouse over on their Twitch channel, Dreamer Hyena, and then I'm running with Empyrean Shades, which is a furry mod. Here we go. That's the age. I want template. Um, yeah, let's do Nightshade today. That sounds fun. We're gonna go with the Golden Seed because that's one of the nicer ones to start out with, especially if I plan on running around without any armor on. And we're gonna go ahead and thicken the sky because the default is too small. That's much beefier for a wolf. Like, let's go. Softer. He's a priest. There we go. Okay. There's that. Name. Oh, always the worst part, right? Let's see. He's gonna basically run around, lightweight, faith. Oh, M-E-N-T. Firmament? I think that's the way it's spelled. I can always change it later. If you didn't know you could change your name later, you can with Renala. It's awesome. All right. I will be skipping cutscenes. I, like many people, have probably seen them dozens, if not, tens of dozens of times. So, and this is just telling me about seamless co-op. It's a fantastic mod if you want to play Elden Ring with other people. I highly recommend it. It has a few quirks, as most mods do, but quite frankly, it does a really, really good job of um, making it so this is basically a full co-op game, which I I hope FromSoft would add something like that in the future. I mean, I know that's not really the thing for Souls likes and even for Elden Ring here. But goodness, like the epic fantasy world that is the lands between is absolutely wonderful, shared with friends. All right, let's come die here. I'm not good enough to not figure I won't die. Yeah. It's my one heal if I wanted to do any damage. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. I'll take that chip damage on him. That's fine. I'll come back for vengeance later. Also, with skipping the cutscenes, if you folks want to play it later, I highly suggest like going through them. The cutscenes are wonderful. They do a fantastic job of telling the story. Um, and like really bringing you into the world. I have several hundred hours into the game, and so I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm just gonna burn through. Am I on light equip load? I am on light equip load now. Yay! Light equip load, I don't think does much for your dodge roll. Like it, makes it a little snappier, I feel. It does make you run faster, which um, can be a huge difference, especially if you're a ranged character. Because like in a boss fight, if it's especially if it's a giant boss and you're having to run away from it, the tiny little extra bit of speed it seems like it gives you, or mobility, like maybe you just have better inertia. I don't know. There's so many like conflicting opinions on it if you go and try and look up like light equip load or not versus medium. So man, Limgrave is beautiful. I will likely start Vare's questline because it gives you that early opportunity to get to Mogwin Palace. No shame in it. Oh no! I was watching another streamer recently, and he was playing with some friends, and one of his friends is notorious apparently for just murdering everything in playthroughs like this. And so they got out here to Vare, and his buddy just started like wailing on Vare, and they killed him. And the streamer I'm watching is Insim, and he's like, "Okay, dude, like I don't like Vare, so that's fine, but I will stop playing with you if you keep murdering all the NPCs." I am not room farming. That is a mistaken. Okay, yeah, cool. All right, buddy. I should have updated my stream title, which, yeah, it is what it is. I am certainly not room farming, though. I'm pretty new at this whole streaming thing, too. So I wouldn't even know where to change that currently. Meh, that's fine. Mostly I'm doing this for the video archives at any rate, so this is telling me that summoning pools don't work here because you can just set a password and have people come in. And no, I'm not so crazy as to try the frickin' tree sentinel on walking out of the Chapel of Anticipation. I think that's it. Or maybe that was where I was. Yeah. Yeah, we'll come back and talk to Kale in a little bit. I don't even have enough runes for the crafting kit yet. Hmm. I find that early game violence of action is enough to like carry you through quite a bit of, especially Godric soldiers here, because they're very like straightforward, especially one at a time. So really, if you just go up and wail on them, I mean, you can even go up and wail on them with the club as a wretch, and that will still take care of them. Buddy, I have a pointed question to ask you. See what I did there since I don't have an axe? Sorry, my bad puns. Not really. I like my bad puns. Buddy. I have a crimson mane now as I've just bathed in so much blood already. Okay, yeah, this is fine. This is normal. Good look, honestly. Strangely. I chose the Prophet Start primarily because you get the finger seal. It's one of the easier ways to get an early game seal. I could have gone for the Claw Mark seal, um, but that scales with strength and faith, and I'm kind of going dex, I think, here. Primarily since I want everything to be really light. I'm hoping to run the Blue Dancer charm at like 10-ish% damage increase for physical damage. Just like doesn't seem like a bunch, but if it saves you one hit in a fight, that can be such a huge deal in this game. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. Do. I might have done this camp a few times if you've not noticed. Just go around this guy. Okay. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. Oh, he saw me. Goodness gracious. Well then. Hi, Mr. Man. Bud. There we go. A little judicious use of flame there. It's funny when I first started playing, I was like, oh, I tried catch flame and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It's basically like, lighting a match in someone's direction. But I've grown to love it over the years. It has actually been about 2 years since I started playing. Wow. Primarily because it can blast through things like shields like that. You can chain it. It's a high damage item that you can just, if you want to dump your FP into something, you can just, unload and be like, oh, look, I did an egregious amount of damage to you. I wonder if I can equip that at all. So wield with both hands. Peachy. Not my long-term goal here, to run with a great sword, but it'll certainly work for backstabbing some fools. And like that's one of those things with Elden Ring too. Sometimes just a little bit of patience um pays off dividends in the end because like I'm sitting here taking these guys on one at a time, and it really makes a huge difference not getting wolf packed by even the smallest enemies in this game. Ask anybody and their brother about rats, for example, and how they feel about them. And yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're universally reviled here in this game. Most in general. I mean, they can be cute, but specifically in this game, you think, oh, okay, they're tiny little, rats or whatever. And yeah. Oh, well, hi. That tree and beast surcoat would be nice if I were playing with armor today. I, however, am not. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Like, and I haven't been to a site of grace yet or anything, and I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm glad the wolves that are companions in this game aren't scent based. Given, well, I mean, I'm just covered in Godric soldier blood anyway, so I get, maybe that's it. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Hey, buddy. I'll just go back to sneaking. Like, especially in the early part of the game, like stealth is absolutely a wonderful friend. You should utilize it. Hi, buddy. There we go. Glad it just, swung in an opposite direction. He didn't quite stab me. That was nice. You coming, buddy, or what? Nope. Okay. This guy now. Oh, I don't. No, I have MP. Okay. Nope, I'm just gonna run away. See you, buddy. Uh, yeah, that's one of the major problems with those spells is like it, they take so long to cast. I'm a big fan of the heal over times, but like the actual heals, they're not so fast. All right, bud, let's try this one more time. That's why. Whew. Well, that'll get your blood moving early in the morning. Not that early, I suppose. Could use some more coffee. Thank you for engaging with my stream of consciousness on my stream. That dude will very well kill me if I don't. Good blood. Come on. Ooh, there we go. Very important item here. This allows you to change ashes of wars on your weapons, which Given the build and run I'm going to do, it will be very, very important. There we are. Yeah, while I was hitting that guy and doing like next to no damage, I realized that I had pulled off to use my seal, and of course I don't have enough strength to wield this thing, so that's why I was doing next to nothing. Always remember, kids, two-hand your sword. Okay. Do our cutscenes here. Cool. Sweet. Cool. No, I don't have a secretary yet. Okay. For but a moment. Oh, look at that. Got some bots. Wop, 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 wop. Probably need to go ahead and enable some slightly harder moderation on my chat there. What do we got? 2 levels? Let's see here. Dex. Vigor. Nope, can't quite. 2 runes? Really? Okay. If I'd killed one more sheep. Okay, for those of you who haven't played, one of the ways to get your spirit ashes nice and quick is to just take that first rest here at gate front and then fast travel back to the church villa. You got it. Why, thank you. Sweet. Hey, buddy. I don't craft very often, but I'm always happy when I can craft something I need. And that's that. Okay. Oh, we got ashes. We got torrent. Time to go. And I think I'm gonna head straight for um grabbing my weapon and the blue dancer charm. Let's go ahead. I want a few of those. Thank you, Kalai. There we go. Oh goodness. It's kind of my goal here is to grab, I guess, what I consider essentials for the build, because a lot of times I just like run out and I do like a really super completionist playthrough, and that takes a long time. Like, it's awesome, but it takes quite a bit. Oh, Night Cavalry is here. There we go. Well, I got that. Hi, guys. Yeah. Wait for that guy to turn around. I really, really do not think I can take him on right now. He's kind of a pain in the butt. So bye. Oh, yeah, cool. Bye. So basically, right now I'm heading up to Saintsbridge. One thing that I think, like, I kind of missed out on is that the game had been out for several months, and I had actually never played a FromSoft game before, hardly at all. Like, I had tried Dark Souls 3, and I was just like, I don't know, but this game was so pretty. I was just like, well, if I have to, like, cheat a little bit to start out or whatever, um, and like I ended up checking out a lot of guides, which are really helpful. Like, especially if you kind of are like, boy, I want to do, this. Like, I wanna find a good dexterity weapon. Like, early game, they're all over the place. Um, you know, and so you can just kind of go and pick them up. Oh, those are sleeping bears. Hi, guys. That would take me. Where the heck am I? Oh, I need to be on the other side of this river. Hi, buddy. Shoot. Zoop. There we go. Um, and so, you're like, oh, I want a dexterity weapon, or I want a strength weapon, or where do I find like an incantation? Because, you start off kind of, you have heal and catch flame, and they're good. They're wonderful, starting weapons, but or wonderful starting incantations, I should say. And it's like, well, where do I get more? And that it could be very like explored, right? Like I think a couple things that people don't know when they start is, if you treat this like a very older school JRPG, at least Elden Ring. I don't know so much about like Dark Souls, but because Elden Ring is open world, you get to um like run around and like you can level up, you can take your time with stuff. It makes a big difference in especially your early game being able to um kind of like, build up some confidence, get yourself ready to go. Um yeah, so like, hey buddy, I'll see you later. And like obviously like right now I know exactly where I'm going, and that's because I've been here, half a dozen times. Um but like I think the exploration is part of it too, because there's still things like I'm finding um oh he's Yankee. Um there's still things that I'm entirely finding like, hundreds of hours later, where it's like, oh wait, I didn't know this was over here, because you never like if you only look up for information like of what you're wanting, like for your build or what have you, you're not gonna kind of get some of the joy of the exploration that they definitely encourage in this game. Because like going to out of the way places definitely can net you some good items, runes, cool locations, um, all that good stuff. So, um, good tip for new players is when in doubt, target lock is one of your best friends. Um, Especially in areas. Oh, hi, they all just came running after me. So they were hiding back in this corner, and you can target lock and find that, like, oh, hey, there's a guy in here in this pitch black. You can also get a lantern. I had never used one until my spouse was like, I'm going to buy the lantern. And then it turns out it's really handy. See, like that guy. Can't see that guy at all. What a punk, right? Hey, buddy. All right, go. And a lot of FromSoft's in quotes jump puzzles are just drop puzzles. Like basically you just have to walk off of platforms a lot of times. Um, if especially if it's like from a drop to a drop, there's very little jumping to the next platform down. And heck, most of the jumps in the game, and I won't say all, can be done from a walk. So you just do, and that's it. All right, let's sneak a little bit here. Sneak, 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 sneak. Let's see that guy's there. Hey, buddy. Hi. Oh, where are we going? Oh, hi. Take that. He's obviously waiting for someone to come that other direction. Ha ha ha. Joke's on you, buddy. Looks like they killed a bat. This room is the reason I bought the throwing daggers. Take a look around. Checking corners is always a wonderful thing. You know, if you can play this online for the first time, do it because the players are fantastic about leaving behind advice in the form of messages like look behind you, you know, trap ahead, be wary of right. Yeah, very, very many notifications that will save your bacon so many times or help you find something really cool. Oh, 3 smithing stones. That's nice. So like having played it online, it's just like, oh, okay, I see this. There's a bunch of stuff I missed. You know, in my first playthrough where I was like, oh, I'm not gonna play it online. That was honestly a mistake. Hey, buddies. Hmm. Okay. And occasionally, you're just making a tactical decision about do I want to, you know, have to heal more later, or do I want to just go ahead and use a, you know, a crimson flask now. That's one of the reasons why I love the heals over time so much. When you're in a situation like this, I could pop it. Typically, they're cheaper than the fast heals. And if you're, you know, doing a little jump puzzle or whatever, and there's nothing coming at you, there we go. Oop. All right. Okay. Hey, buddy. Got that guy. That guy. There we go. All right. Cool. And that's what I was hoping to start using, but I'm short on decks. Well, that's okay. Hopefully I'll have that soon. And a jump. And a jump again. Yay, I made it. Oh, hi there. Ooh, how am I gonna deal with you, buddy? Fire? Probably fire. Oh. Bum, bum, bum. That's okay. That happened. All right. Nice thing is, Steak America's right here. Bud. And sometimes the nice bit about it is you're, especially if you know you're going to get your runes back, is that, oh, hey, um, I just get extra runes. I don't know if those guys, yep, hey, buddy, come on. There we go. Oh, if only I had a pot, but that's okay. I can make some darts. I'm actually going to go ahead and just roast this thing. And that's what I mean about catch flame being really nice to just dish out a bunch of damage fast. It's not efficient. It's not efficient at all, but it is satisfying getting some roast octopus like that. Goodness. The deliciousness of all the items in this game. Land octopus ovary. Just sounds so. Nah, no, I'll pass. Like, I don't want it. Don't want it. I'm okay. You might be able to make that. I don't know. I think that kills you, actually, which is why you want to come around here to this path. The lantern would have really helped here, if I'm entirely honest. Oh, there we go. These guys will help me out. Okay. Oh, I could have got the mixed physics, the wondrous physics first, but we'll just go right on in. Hey, buddy. Missed the crit on that one. That's always rough. Sweet. Well, there we go. Okay. Got the talisman I came here for. Cleared that out. Yeah. I would say, like, over the past several hundred hours, I've gotten slightly better. But that is by no means an admonishment to get good in quotes. Like, if you enjoy the game, you will get better by playing it, but like, have fun. Realistically, that's like way more important than getting good. Because if you're having fun, then like the the skill will just you'll get there, right? Like no need to push for it or practice for it. Just go out and have fun. And I mean, if part of what having fun is like you start with cheating and trying new weapons and things, like go for it. Heck, the first time I cheated, I died miserably and horribly so many times. And like I finally, it was funny. I finally started playing without cheating after 20 30 hours or so. Like it's just like so frustrated the first time. And then I was like, I want to, like, I really want to do this right. And so I also went online, and like I said, going online helped immensely uh, with like not getting ambushed and knowing where to go for, cool items. And there's just such a sort of like shift in perspective when it was like a shared world, really, thanks to the rest of the community, leaving behind like mostly positive and encouraging notes. Like well done after a boss and things like that. It was like really kept you motivated. Um, and so that's one of those like um, it's one of those things you just don't really expect. When you come into it, you hear how toxic the Elden Ring community, or not Elden Ring, but the Souls community is in general. From like get good sounds like a skills issue, and like those people, yeah, tech with those people. And then you can see the other people though, like even on Reddit, where they're like, "Hey man, are you having fun? Like, do what you think is best. Like, give it a good try. Like, I know it's really frustrating. Like, there's lots of really good encouragement out there as well. So, okay, I needed that. Always need more hit points. Okay, now get rid of that. I can equip that. Huzzah. And I can equip that. At my 5.9 pound equip load right now, I'm pretty sure that the Blue Dancer Charm gives me a really reasonable amount of physical attack power increase. Let's see here. 5.9 pounds. Yeah, we're looking at like 12 to 13-ish%. So not bad. Not bad at all. 8 pounds is one of the soft caps. Let's see here, which is 13%. So yeah, probably actually closer to 14%. That's a really good. That's a really good upgrade in this game. And since I don't plan on wearing armor, and this is basically my whole equip load now, unless I find a funner 3.5 pound or less weapon, I could probably go up to like a 5 pound weapon too. There we go. And I do love the curved sword mood set. And now I can wield my seal at the same time because I don't have to dual wield the curved sword. Realistically, if I got a scimitar, I could dual wield that with this. They're both pretty light. And, oh. Speaking of, I think this is primarily dexterity scaling already. That is they're both quality. Okay. Don't need to worry about that then. All right. Next on the agenda. Probably my favorite and one of the more, I would say, exceedingly useful Ashes of War is Sacred Blade, especially if you're going Faith. And heck, early game, it doesn't really matter. Like, you're going to have 8, 9, 10 points of Faith. So it shoots a projectile from your weapon, so it gives you a easy, like, ranged option. Yeet. And since I'm going to be a faith caster and then dexterity probably post that. Hey, buddies, I'm just here to steal from you. Pardon me. Pardon me. Yeah, pardon me. Okay. Okay, Alexander. I've never completed your quest line, buddy, but I'm gonna really try to this time. All right. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah. See if this actually works. Nope. I've seen it happen where like somebody one shot him out. Two's not bad. There we go. How you doing, buddy? Almost spelt the end of me. Why, thank you, Alexander. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Oh, Caled, my most and least favorite place. Caled has some really, really amazing stuff in it, and it's also just absolutely, kind of horrifying. All right. Well, you have fun there, buddy. I'll see you there at some point. All right. Did I actually get this waypoint? I did. Good. That guy's not really a danger to anybody but himself. I'm gonna stop here on the very small off chance these guys drop anything. Nothing there. That's the other reason I like doing. Oh, a human bone shard. All right, let's get down here. Hi, buddy. Okay, hi. There we are. Remember, with undead, always double tap. Zombieland advice coming in useful here. Hey, buddy. I gotta wonder if there was like ancient suits of armor that were similar to this that had really like egregiously over the top embellishments. Okay, bud. Well, I'm gonna bypass the Mariner this time, only because I don't have Sacred Blade just yet. Doop. One of those nice things with Torrent is you can basically just like make a tour of all the places you want to go, and once you've honestly played through once or twice, like especially if you know what you're gonna do, like it makes it really easy to just be like, I'm beelining for, you know, XYZ. And today for me that is getting holy damage, was getting that blue dancer charm and a lightweight weapon. Um, and now the blue dancer charm does only boost physical damage, but given that even Sacred Blade still does 50% ish physical damage, it's still a nice boost. Um, there may be a point where there probably will definitely be a point where I don't use Sacred Blade and I use Keen if my dexterity gets up. Um, I do want to get my faith high enough. Oh yeah, hi buddy. You Angie? Okay, he's Angie. Let's go over here. Wait, what the heck? I don't think I've ever seen this tunnel in my 500 hours of playing. I'm literally not even kidding. I can't ever remember this tunnel. Oh, this is the other side of Gale Tunnel. Okay. Cool. Well, this is sort of a one-way ticket. I wonder how far you can get in. Okay, yeah, you can't open this door, right? Yeah, okay. I've never come in Gale Tunnel that direction, that's for sure. Smithing Stone 4. Yeah, that should tell you about I'm at using tier 1 and 2. That's a Smithing Stone 4. That should kind of tell you what like what tier this particular mine is at. Are you still out there, buddy? Yeah, of course you are. And you're still Angie. Okay. Hi. Well, goodness. Oh, just barely got that one. Whew. Hi guys. I'm just gonna squeeze on right on by y'all real quick. Do, 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 do. Well, that was sphincter tingling and tightening. Sweet. Another good reason to come all the way down here to the Third Church of America is the Wondrous Physics is here. It's a absolutely fantastic buff potion you can come grab. You also get Sacred Tear, which increases the amount your flasks replenish. And then yeah, Flask of Wondrous Physics. The first one you get is just a little bit of half of a health bar, but it's better than nothing. And the next set is really easy to pick up. And then you got to start fighting minor Erd Tree avatars for a lot of them. There's a few other ones though. The Strength and the Faith one you can just pick up, which Faith one definitely I'll be grabbing here in a minute. All right. And I think though on that note, it is time for me to close the stream. I'm going to go ahead and use my Sacred Tear and set that Ash of War that I just picked up. So as you can see, like, yeah, my physical damage goes down, but it actually increases my overall damage. And then as my faith goes up, that'll go up further. So there we go. And just so y'all get a chance to see, Sacred Blade. And then it leaves a holy buff on the weapon as well. So that's why it's one of my favorite early game Ashes of War. All right. Thanks for joining me, folks. And I hope to catch you all again later for my, uh, you know, uh, what is it? Naked Faith run, as it were. All right. Have a good one. Thanks, folks.